Hey, welcome back, class. Groot says hello. He's waving. I am Groot. Okay, so we just worked on sinking funds. And again, as we talk about sinking funds and amortization, I'm just going to continue to say this. For sinking funds and amortizations, we don't know the payments. We need to figure out what the payments are. All right, for sinking fund, we know the future value. But now, what if we don't? What if we know the present value of an amortization, and we want to know what the payments would be for that length of time and interest to pay off that present value? And normally, when we use an amortization, it's in the sense of a loan. We've borrowed money or we've lent money to somebody, and so what we're doing is figuring out what our payments are. And you knowing these factors, and what we'll do next Wednesday is we'll actually learn the formulas. Once you know these formulas, you can figure out your own car loans, your own mortgages. These factors work. As we go through this, hopefully you will be able to see, okay, this is where it's useful. All right. So again, we're figuring out an amortization payment, and we're going to use the table again. Now, just like the sinking fund, that was the future value of an ordinary annuity, we're doing the present value of an ordinary annuity. So we are going to use the present value tables at this point, okay? Again, the steps to calculating an amortization. You need to use the appropriate rate per period. We got to figure out I and N again, all right? And then using those, we find the present value table factor. And again, this is on table 12 too. And I have posted those. I'll repost them for the homework for this lesson. But once you find the factor, then you can calculate the payment for the amortization. And that's the original amount of the obligation, aka the present value, divided by the present value table factor. All right? So, all right, Groot, let's go ahead and he's jumping right in there. Let's look at the example. So what amortization, I stumble over that word all the time. What amortization payments are required each month at a 12% interest to pay off a $10,000 loan in 2 years? Yikes, 12% interest. That hurts. Okay? So, what we need to do is if it's monthly at 12%, that means 12% divided by 12. So that's 1% a month. That's going to be I. And N, it's in 2 years. So 12 compounding periods in 2 years. That's 24 total payments. So it's 24 periods, 2 years times 12. At 1% per period, because that's 12% divided by 12. And so we go to the table. All right, so let's go to the table real quick. 24 periods at 12%. Let's see if they're right. All right. That's future value. We want present value. There's the present value table. So we said 24 at 1%. So that's going to be over here. So 1%, second column in, 24 payments. So it should be 21.24339. 21.24339. Oh no!
Oh no! Did you?
Groot! Oh, Groot! Oh, somebody's not going to be happy. Groot lost his hand. Oh my! Poor Groot, and he lost a finger.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I'm glad it's his pointer finger that's still there. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, I'm so sorry, Groot. I am Groot. He grows back, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. I don't know if this one will... Oh, there... Oh, yeah, we don't want to show that finger. All right. Okay. So to the sinking fund, we know we needed to find our value. All right. The factor was 8.8. Now, interesting. What? 12.1. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Example 8. It just threw me off. I'm so sorry, Groot. All right. So yes, 21.24339. That's the factor we found. So 10,000 is the amount we're borrowing now. Divide that by 21.24, and that should be $470.73, which makes about that makes sense. So if we look at this, okay, $470.73 times the total number of payments of 24. All right, that's going to equal $11,297.52. Which means if we borrowed $10,000, that's $1,297 in interest. So that's $600 a year in interest that we're paying on this loan. So the faster you pay off the principal, the less interest you will pay. All right, and we'll talk about that as we look at amortization tables and trying to pay off the principal. Okay? All right. So right now, if we want to try it exercise 8, Captain Bob purchased a new fishing boat for $130,000. He made a $20,000 down payment and financed the rest or the balance at his bank for 7 years. What payments are required every 3 months at 16% interest to pay off the boat loan? All right. So compounding period is going to be every 3 months. And the interest rate is 16%. So go ahead, take your moment, figure that out, and we'll come back with the answer.